AITA for reporting my brother-in-law and SL to CPS. My husband's oldest nephew is 7 and was diagnosed with ARFID in 2021 after being hospitalized 3 times in 1 year due to not eating. His parents, my husband's brother and SIL, labeled him as a picky eater and complained that he wouldn't try most foods. He only ate 3 things: roast potatoes, fries, and crunchy bread rolls, refusing all other foods, including meat, fruits, and vegetables. My husband and some family members expressed concern about his eating habits and suggested they seek help, but they insisted he was just a stubborn kid and that he would eat better eventually. They stopped offering him his 3 preferred foods, but then he wouldn't eat at all. Some relatives started sneaking him the foods he liked to ensure he ate something, but when his parents found out, they cut off contact with those relatives for a while. During that time, he ended up in the hospital. Eventually, he was referred for services and diagnosed with ARFID. He was placed in feeding therapy and given special drinks to help make up for his lack of nutrition. However, ever since they connected with the feeding therapist, my brother-in-law and SIL complained about the therapist's advice. They were instructed to offer one of his 3 preferred foods alongside other foods to encourage him to eat something, even if it was just that one thing. At first, they seemed to try it, but they weren't happy with the progress and continued to complain. They switched feeding therapists 5 times, hoping to find one who would support their idea of denying him those 3 foods and forcing him to eat healthier foods. By July of this year, they had given up that battle and began openly discussing denying him the foods he likes, only to find him refusing to eat altogether. My husband and I were really concerned about the situation, so we decided to report them to CPS. We knew he wasn't doing well, and when my husband spoke to his brother and CL, they told him to mind his own business. Not long after, my nephew was hospitalized again, and the CPS report was investigated. They're still heavily involved with my brother-in-law and SIL, and my nephew's parents are now required to attend parenting classes and meet with a specialist in ARFID to address their mistakes. They're angry, and the rest of the family is shocked that a report was actually made. They don't know it was us. We made the report anonymously, but my SIL suspects it was me or that I was involved. She's made pointed comments about how they aren't abusive since they still have their son, and she criticized the people who involved CPS in an already stressful situation. I feel like we did the right thing, but the negative reaction from everyone has me wondering if I handled it the wrong way or if there could have been a better approach. AITA.